Hello, welcome. So today we'll be exploring the Imperial Gardens and some other things. This is weird because apparently the weather change or the time of the day changes a lot in this map or in Asia. No, I remember this. It will have a puzzle. Probably.
All right, let's do this.
Wait for me. How I hate the displacer bosses. Well, this is awkward. Now what? Where is it? I almost died again. This is the weirdest boss fight I've ever seen. Man, I would have... Whoa. Okay. Remnant 2, 10 out of 10, game of the year. Mantagora. I suppose this is a... Is it a list for ranged? Yeah. When this weapon scores a critical hit, it increases critical hit chance and critical damage by 15. Oh, momentum, I missed you so much. This is the Radiant set bonus. So, a critical hit means you'll increase critical chance and critical damage by 1.5. So 50% critical chance, 50% critical damage at max, but if you upgrade it, you'll get a lot more from this. So critical hits has 2 more stacks, and it also increases the duration. So you can basically get, I don't know how much, depends on how much it upgrades, but 30% more critical chance, which is actually great. It might be a little better than the... No, it's not better than the twisting wounds. You know what? Just this time. I guess this is just like the normal route, you just cough until you get angry at it. Yeah, just rub it on your face. I even got the loot for it. Man, that could have been so annoying. Yeah, the Radiant set. And these are the enemies from the... I think from the Restroom DLC. The DLC that added the planet from the Ward. Yeah, they're exactly those enemies. Okay, let me understand what is happening over here, because that displacer is one of the worst modifiers, not because it's dangerous or anything. Well, it can also be dangerous because you saw it, I was dodge rolling and it displaced me during the dodge roll, so I could have easily died.
Not enough room.
Yeah, this is spawned during the day, so if this was during the night, I think this would have been opened. I'm not sure how you can... I guess you can wait until it becomes nighttime. That's an interesting mechanic. Sure, let's explore this until it becomes nighttime again. Oh, this was a beautiful place before the route. 100% sure that's supposed to open during a blood moon or maybe during the night. Yeah, it's very unclear how this works, but I guess the game has to be weird in a way or more ways. Okay, so this is where the boss teleported us. Or displaced us. I guess it was showing me the chest even before I walked over there. Wait, where are... Oh, okay, so this is a jump down. I guess the minimap is very useful. This would be unplayable on Apocalypse, to be honest. Just flying enemies from all over the place, trying to grab you or attack you. It's also very hard to see what we explored. Oh. It's kind of annoying to see. The game tends to be more maze-like than anything you have played beforehand. Almost didn't see that bit. Okay, let's go back. Okay, this area is kind of dangerous and fun at the same time. It's a good combination of both. Wait. Yeah, I'm still very disappointed with the map layout. I mean, look at this, we're just wasting time now. Also having a lot of problems recalling the turret, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I'm so tired of just pressing Q 1,000,000 times every encounter. I just want another button. Press, I don't know, X to despawn the turret. You are already dead. What happens if you come here during the day? Because during the Blood Moon I was collecting the Blood Moon stuff. Ah, the Stone of Balance, let me guess, 10% damage. Oh, increases all damage by 7%, which is nice. I guess the bonus is so small that it doesn't even matter now. Oh no, no! Get your mobile phones, we are doing this. Yeah, this is the biggest dungeon in the game and it's related to puzzles. Oh, I need a photo, not a video. Sorry about this. Again, it's just something I didn't really expect to see. I mean, probably it will be different for everyone, but it seems like I'm getting... the longest dungeon ever created. I have to remember there's something over there as well. Oh, so this is just a huge loop around? I guess it is. At this point I think we can even guess the symbols. Yeah, this is definitely something we couldn't access before. Imperial Garden is more like the Imperial Boredom Garden. Now I have to backtrack. But wait, how do I don't know, let's see, maybe there's another way up there. I'm getting hungry while playing this game because it's so long. You know, this is not a game where you say one more dungeon and I'm going to bed. No, never. A dungeon here can be anything from 5 to 100 minutes. I'm really starting to think I'm supposed to get another big reward over here. So where is the next pathway for me? Yeah, but even if I can jump over there, that doesn't solve my problem. So we cannot go that way. What? So we couldn't go there. I think we can... Oh. A bunch of nonsense. Okay, so I thought this was going to be a puzzle map, but no, it's a cartographer mission type. Yeah, good luck if you don't see this climbing thing over here. Or good luck if you don't see that you can destroy these things. Edge of the forest. It's a melee weapon. It's just a katana. 7 warriors, heroes, 1 psychopath, legends of the time. So what does it do? Oh, it doesn't have a skill, so yeah. I don't understand what's the point of some of these weapons. For example, let me see. Yeah, you can throw that one. For example, what's the point of this one? 52 damage compared to this one. So critical hit is more or less the same, weak spot more or less the same, stagger modifier. This is even less. I guess it has different attack speeds maybe? This is just a nerf katana, it's not a pan blade. It's very rusted, to be honest. So you can have a rusty sword or a laser sword like this. Well, I guess it's up to personal preference, but I prefer this one. Wait, my spider senses are tingling. There's another secret around here. Sadly. Maybe that was too close. Ah. Okay, so we came from there. Let's explore this area. Yes, the longest dungeon in the game. Oh, what? So how do you go about this then? So you go there, you go there, you go around here. But how do you go around here? Oh, I guess you just climb up. Well, that was an easy question. Sorry I disturbed you. Oh, I guess this is just another loop around.
Okay, this is it.
Oh, and this is another one. I just need one more, but at this point, if you have free, you can just brute force all of them. Or was it for, I don't know. I guess the developers have invented a new way of gaming, mobile phone gaming. You need a mobile phone while gaming to play this game. I guess I should write that on the Steam forums. Remnant to mobile phone gaming. Yeah, it really is annoying. Yeah, you really need a mobile phone for these sections, otherwise forget about remembering the correct interaction or the correct puzzle solution. Imagine if you forget where those are, you'll be stuck here for such a long time. So we barely moved at all. It's the same place where you arrive in the beginning. We'll have that area to explore. Okay, let's see how this is solved. See you in a bit. See, I told you we didn't need the last symbol. I guess the last symbol was on the other side of the map or whatever. I guess we chose this path. It still feels like they are not giving enough scrap. The bigger chest should give more scrap. I guess it's RNG, but still feels like the RNG is always going to give you a lot less.
I like that.
Crossbow gun, exactly what I didn't want. I guess it has a stagger modifier plus weak point, 23 meters. Yeah, it's a lot better than what it was in Remnant 1, but who would use this? Especially on a map like this when so many enemies are flying. It has kind of a butterfly design to it. Yeah, it's not a bad weapon, especially if you want to do weak spot damage, but there are too many enemies that are flying, rolling, or hitting you from a distance, or too many bosses that just, I don't know, have weird mechanics. Okay, let's get back to our daily program. Looking at the guns I've collected in about 80 hours of playtime, how much playtime do I have in the game? 90 hours. This is not a lot of playtime in 90 hours, considering I bought this one and I started with that one and also bought... no, I started with these two and then I bought... Anyway. Very, very small. I guess I have to play more to get more guns, but still feels like... Oh no. Looks like this could have been a little better. Okay. Oh, hello. So this was the correct pathway over here. Wait. No, that's still not the correct pathway. What are those noises? Oh, I guess this is the way back up. Okay, that makes sense. Kind of a little bit too complicated for what it's supposed to do, so this is just the way back over here. Why do they have to put the ladder and the broken tiles so you cannot go up? Okay. I like what I'm seeing. Well, I guess it's okay if I do it like that. Hardened coil. 3% for missing. 15%. Well, I guess you can do a 50% build with the restriction core, but it's going to be very boring.
Okay.
Hey, that's scary. Yeah, one has the teleporter, which is confusing. Because you think you're safe, but you're not. Oh yeah, this is much easier. Unless I get knocked off a platform. I missed all my shots. This is actually fun. And it was fun because I used this mod. The Bandit. The Bandit is what? 10% chance to return ammo directly into the magazine of this weapon. Whenever you return to this weapon, it gains 10%. I guess this one is a very good one. It's actually going to work very well for my gun if I choose to use this mutator, but at this point... So this is the problem. This mutator should have been on Nerud. Nerud really lacks good mutators. Instead they're just giving me all of the good ones right now. This is a pretty good one, but I also of course have the Radiant one. Not transposed, nothing. Momentum. Yeah, this is also a very good one. So you get two very good mutators from the same dungeon. That was so confusing. See, this is how you do it right. You have to have bosses that do something like that. You think you're in cover, not in cover. One of them grabbed me, one of the other one teleported. Yeah, it was kind of a very dynamic fight. I liked it. This is awkward. How do you get out of here? Oh. On the other way. So we have one more pathway to explore and then we're done with this dungeon. Yeah, a bit sad that all of the great mutators are here.